I just turned on the television and realized my program's on.
And I can add a little bit of depth to the teeth. Area on the side here, which shows the inside.
So I just released today's video, which is a tutorial on converting a sketch into a Photoshop image. So basically, I show you how to take a sketch like this and remove all of the blue lines super easy in post-production in Photoshop. And then I also go through adding color and stuff. It's one of the ones I'm most proud of. That being said, we have an arrival. Hi, Matt. And now that that's released, I'm ready to move on to doing some game development. So I've taken the file that was 20 megs and divided it into all of these little subcategories. So this is like big castle walls, as you can see. And inside this prop editor, we can essentially define the tiles that a player can't walk into and over. And also these lines here determine the depth. So when a character is in front of this blue line, they appear in front of the prop. And then when they walk past that into behind the blue line, then the prop is in front of them. So that means you can, with your character, when the gate is open, walk through the gate and you're behind this big wall. And all of a sudden we have a pretend 3D prop, even though really it's a 2D PNG image. We're just working on the same game we were working on yesterday, which we're just going to refer to as Project Perpetuous.
Yeah.
So yeah, what are you working on at the moment, Matthew?
I'm making a tool to get rid of the old prop categories that we had, which is our old way of organising it, and instead we'll split them up by these packages.
Yeah, we had this really convoluted way of sorting everything out, but at the moment we're overhauling everything and making it really clean and well set up, so it'll be cool.
Yeah.
So I've had a lunch break and we're still chugging away. Matt's finished some prop organisation stuff and is moving on to some different, more prop organisation stuff. And
my life now.
This is what we're doing forever. It is what's the word?
Perpetuous.
Perpetuous, after all. We've needed some more floor textures for the game's, creation tools and stuff. And rather than do it a slow and painful way, I've created this system that allows me to do it super fast and easy. So, for example, if I copy this image, which is a tiled texture, and paste it in here and resize it, fit it in the frame, hit enter, I'll save this, and then this Photoshop file has been put in here a whole bunch of times. So you can see that if I manipulate one of them, that's what they're all doing, and they're tiled. And they also have a color in the background so that the lines joining the textures doesn't really show. Then I save that, then that Photoshop file saves in here, which crops the image to exactly the tiled specifications. Then I save that, which goes into here, which is the exact frame size of the final tiled image. And if I want to test it in context, I save that and go across to my final testing thingy. This texture isn't great, obviously, because the lighting of it shows its tiles a bit too much. So let's try something different. Here are some tiled pavement tiles. I'll paste them in here. Thank you, Google Images. Go across. You can see that's already updated. I'm just going to make sure that the background color is nice and clean. Save that. Go across. Save that. Go across, and then save. So that is my final tiled texture taken from that, and then I can also see it in context there, and it works perfectly. Yay! It's that time again. Ready, you hold it. I'm vlogging, Matt. Oh yeah. You can undo your own. Alright, so Matt's just finished this amazing little tool. So all of those categorizations I did of all these props appear here now. And if you tick one, all of the props show up in here. And you can tick a few. So for example, I might want my props and my nature to be visible. And I can scroll through and all of those are there, ready to be accessed. And you can just go click. There's a sewer drain, and it's surrounded by a fence, and it's got a signpost on it, and then there's a hay bale. The end. So this is my favourite bit, and this is a bit of a payoff after all this work we've done. I'm putting together these scenes using all of the props and textures for each of the different packs. So this is like the default sort of bundle of textures and buildings. And then this is one I've just been building now to show off all the combat-based stuff. So, you know, as you can see, there's lots of little fighting things and tents and trebuchets and burnt buildings and dead bodies and stuff like that. And then just sort of taking a screen capture of that and putting it like that. So it's probably going to take a bit of time and I won't finish it all today, but yeah, as you can see, it sort of demonstrates the versatility of all the different prop sets and texture sets we've been putting together. I'll finish off by showing how much the different kinds of props we have. So these are just some general sitting buildings. As you can see, it's got the depth lines and all that stuff. And then we have interior working doors. This is a very specific kind of prop, so sort of ignore that. And then we have general nature props with trees and logs and rocks. Interior combat props. This one's got, again, windows and doors, but chains and coffins and stairs and things like that. I should probably mention too that I haven't made all these props. Matt and I have been working on the core mechanics and you know, the game and all that stuff, but our friend Zedox, Greg, aka Zedox, has done all of these. He's amazing, and I've worked with him for a long time. He did the backgrounds for the Tale Teller. He's extremely talented. I'll give you one final prop. This one's a doozy. Boom! Check that out. No kidding. Wow. All right, so I'll wrap up with the question of the day. Kat Ling says, so now that you're done with the Tale Teller, do you plan on doing another big animation project? Honestly, not for a while. That was a passion project because I hadn't done an animation for like 6 years or something like that, like any substantial one. So now that itch is scratched, it was so much work that I'm happy to take a break and maybe 6 years from now come back and do another one. But no, I have lots of other big projects in mind, but an animation isn't one because honestly it's actually not very financially justifiable, and it was a real stretch to even make the Tale Teller, and we, you know, got underpaid for it really when it came down to it, but it was amazing to do. So yeah, hope that answers your question. Anyways, we're wrapping up. Matt's starting to pack up, but we're not gone yet. We're heading off to a LAN party, which I haven't gone to in a long time, and it's my brother's birthday, so it should be good fun. This looks like home. How you doing, boys? How many slabs is that, Chad?
It is 3.
Very
now,
nice.
in Australia, we have a thing called pizza slabs. I'm not sure if you have that in America.
2 foot by 1 foot to be precise.
2 foot by 1 foot pizza.
Do you know, I'm just guessing, but they probably have bigger pizzas in America. They generally have bigger everything.
Supersized single.
Easy game.
I'm supposed to be on light and easy, but...
This is our recommended choice.
So we just got smashed.
Who were the feeders last game?
Me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so hard.
I think we were all just feeders.
I wasn't.
That's all we did.
I was actually doing alright.
He was a feeder.
No, you weren't too bad.
Just feeding
Thank
the whole
you.
time. Alright, we lost again. Good work, team. Yeah. 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 No?
A little too far, mate.
I don't know if that was I couldn't be bothered
Okay.
or... Damn.
We're losing again. What are you doing, Matt? Seriously.
12 deaths. So
This is atrocious,
who
guys.
would that be with 12 deaths?
We haven't won a single game. Yay! We finally have a victory. And do you know what turned the tides? Our coach is here. So, how many hours in Dota have you actually had?
Oh, too many.
So there you go. All we needed was a little bit of guidance.